Assalamu alaikum, Shaykh.
Wa alaikum salam.
So there is a question about, the relationship between boys and girls or men and women. And people saying, men and women can be friends or boys and girls can be friends in a mixed environment, let's say schools or things like this. So can boys and girls or men and women be really friends, like friends in what they call, you know, platonic sense, like the innocent sense? Can they be friends?
So, Al-Quran and the Sunnah and our religion define the relationship between men and women as brothers and sisters.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a big, huge difference between when I see a woman and I see she's my sister and my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you say sister or brother, you give that sanction,
Yeah.
like a sacred type of
Yeah.
relation.
Sanctity. Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
for the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
There's a limit I cannot cross,
Mm-hmm.
especially when it comes to the natural feeling that a male and a female will have towards each other and gravitate to each other's.
Mm-hmm.
Between them, know this is my sister, this is my brother, that basically guide what kind of relationship. So
Okay.
if we talk about friendship in the sense of brotherhood and sisterhood, yes, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَالْمُؤْمِنُونَ وَالْمُؤْمِنَاتِ بَعْضُهُمْ أَوْلِيَاءُ بَعْضٍ. And awliya, it means they love one another, they support one another, they
Protect one
care for
another.
one another, protect one another. So, and that's what friends do too. So, in that general sense, yes. But any private, close relationship between a man and woman who are not mahram to each other is not allowed.
Mm-hmm.
And we mentioned that in one of our resolutions at AMJA, the Assembly of Muslim Jurists in North America.
Mm-hmm.
أي علاقات خصوصية بين رجل وامرأة غير محرم لبعضهما محرمة. So, and that basically guidelines that we should hold into it. يقول الحسن البصري لا تخلون بامرأة ولو كنت تعلمها القرآن. Don't be alone with a woman even if you are teaching her the Quran. And يعني النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم warned us that the woman can be fitna to men.
Mm-hmm.
And also, not because women are in themselves fitna, but also men be fitna to women as well. And because the shaitan used that natural feeling that any male have towards a female, female have towards a male, can use this to corrupt the intention.
Mm-hmm.
And why there is more emphasis on men versus women?
Mm-hmm.
There is I saw once kind of a social study was made between an interview in universities between boys and girls. And most of the girls said, yes, we can be friends, just friends. Most of the boys said no. Men are physically stimulated.
Right.
Women are emotionally stimulated. So that's why women can fall into the haram and to forbidden relationship when there is a close interactions, when there is a start like, feelings and it takes long time. Versus male, they are physically stimulated just by the look, just by the
Mm-hmm.
the simple interacting can basically make
Right.
the persons fall and men fall in love from first sight way more than women. Women can fall in love, but most of women will really fall in love when she feel how he treats her, how he makes her feel,
Mm-hmm.
and she starts like interacting with the person. So that's why it is important for you not to treat. We don't want the community and society to see men and women are just a sexual objects, and
Mm-hmm.
and like we can't be friends, we cannot have any type of brotherhood, sisterhood, and woman has to be like locked up somewhere and complete segregation between men and women. That's not how society function. I think there is a respectful, good relationship can be exist between men and women
Mm-hmm.
with clear boundaries. Um, uh, and with this, I think that will be a healthy model
Mm-hmm.
that we can provide for the world. Um, um, so depends how we read the word
Yeah.
friendship. I think the word brothers and sisters can be a very good way of framing the relationship between men and women.
Right. Um, I don't know if this. I mean, I can really go further in this. Um, when you see a woman smile at you, what do you think as a human being, as a man? And
At
when,
at this age, I smile back.
of course, yeah. Let's say you are a teenager and this pretty girl smiles at you. What's your thought as a teenager?
As a teenager, I want to tell you something. Not because she smile at you, she just like you and she's like all crazy about it. No, some people just smile. Some people just have a friendly face.
Hmm.
Not, oh, Masha, she's hitting on me. No, Habibi, you're not like Superman, or Spider-Man, that she's hitting on you. Uh, some people just have this idea that's not true. But if there is a kind of seductions and kind of, um, just be normal. I would say just have a normal smile and move on.
I understand. I mean, because I studied smiles, and sometimes when a woman gets into an environment with many people in it, she wants to smile to feel safe, and that's very true.
Hmm.
She wants to smile to feel safe. Um, so when she smiles at a person, it doesn't mean that
Yeah,
she's been thinking about that person,
yeah,
right? But the problem with boys, and I was a boy at one point, like a young man. And yes, I really translated women smiling at me as, "Hey, I'm really interesting, and I'm really,
interested. Yeah.
interesting."
Oh,
Like, yeah, like she sees me as an interesting person. But I never knew that. Okay, because in as a teenager in that mentality, you're just only thinking about yourself in a way.
yeah.
So you see how you affect others, especially from the opposite gender.
I think also culture play a major role.
Right.
Like when I smile in certain country when I go, and I smile just to a brother, okay, he will like, why are you smiling? Like,
Yeah. What do you want?
like I
Especially if
was
you go to
taking,
Jordan, let's
yeah,
say.
I was taking a picture and some for a driver license in the country, and smiling. He said, "Don't smile. You're taking an official
Exactly.
picture." I
Right.
said, "What?"
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
I
it's
mean,
just like your teeth is not aura. You can show it. It's okay. Like, but
that's
just
very true.
so what I'm saying is also culture in America here in the
Right.
West. Smiling is nobody really, even teenagers, they don't unless it's a seductive smile. Also you can tell somebody smile the way, the tone, the position, the way flirt.
Right. Right.
So if you flirt with someone, it can be
Mhm.
it's
Right. Hmm.
understandable. So people know the difference.
But what I'm saying is for the sisters to be careful sometimes, especially
Very good
when
point.
when you see
Can
a
be
teenager.
misread, can
Yeah,
be misunderstood.
you're easily misread. You can easily be misread by especially boys who are just now struggling with their hormones and
So, but some sister would say, Sheikh, it's not my problem. It's your problem, guys. Why would you like force me to be not myself because you guys have a problem? Your
that
testosterone is very high. That's your problem as a boy, not my problem as a girl. So, but I want to say something for this
right.
argument. I want to say that, yes, I understand that nobody asking you not to be yourself, but also there is a collective responsibility between all of us
Very good. Yes.
in Islam. It's not in and if you don't believe in Islam and the structure of Islam, you might say something like that. But if you know what Islam is we all work together. We all help one
Yes,
another.
and we care about each other,
Yeah.
protecting
So
each other.
it's
That's
not
why.
it's not about me
Right.
and I don't care about anybody else. That's not the
Right.
attitude of a
Mhm.
Muslim.
Yes.
So but also in Islam does not say that I have to be bond and tight
On
because
my
somebody
toes
else.
because of somebody.
No,
Right.
you still have a space of your freedom. You can smile, you can be good, you can be, but you have to be also understand all what you trying to say, Sheikh, and we were saying
Hmm.
that just be smart.
Yeah.
That's it. Just we ask you to be smart.
Right.
Because in the end of the day, you want your own protection. You want your own. Just be smart. I cannot take evil away from people.
Hmm.
I cannot take that evilness and thoughts from everybody. So I have to deal with it.
Right.
It's like if I have money, you know, and I just show it off and like, I'm not going to say it's your problem that you have a problem with stealing. No, I'll still
Yeah.
protect my
Right.
money,
Yeah.
protect and not put it in a position which can be somebody cross the line and reach out and touch it. I protect it. Same thing with your own body, with your own reputation, with your, just be smart, you know, balance this. You don't need to go into the area where you lose your freedom and lose your freedom of choice. But in the same time, just be smart, be careful, and I think
And
you can balance that.
and this is established in Islam by, you know, lowering the gaze, you know, limiting the interaction to
Yeah.
like necessary
It says put hijab,
situations.
lower the gaze.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. It didn't say just lower the gaze and
Yeah.
for you to wear whatever you want. No. You know,
Beautiful.
it's both of them. Right.
Thank you.
Jazakallah khair, Shaykh. Thank you.
I think that's a very good discussion, by the
Yeah.
way.
Alhamdulillah.